Have you ever gotten into a discussion about the strongest Navy in the world and nobody really knew the answer? Well, whether you did or not, today's video is going to make you want to talk about it because we've gathered for you the top 10 strongest navies in the world as of 2021. And yes, you're going to see some countries that will definitely surprise you. Are you ready to go? Number 1. China. Officially called the People's Liberation Army Navy, the Chinese Navy has been steadily expanding since the early 1990s. They are 270,000 active naval personnel, over 700 ships, which 230 are auxiliary or support, 690 plus naval aircraft, and they have a main mission to provide air defense for the fleet. Out of the almost 700, around 200 are helicopters, 2 aircraft carriers, 75 submarines, which are 4-gen-class nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines that carry nuclear-tipped intercontinental ballistic missiles. They also have 36 destroyers, 52 frigates, 50 corvettes, and many other landing ships, missile boats, and auxiliary ships. Wow, that is a lot to take in. Number 2, Russia. What used to be the Soviet Navy is now the Russian Navy, so it's no surprise really Russia is one of the top 3 strongest in the world. They have approximately 150,000 active Navy personnel, over 400 ships, 360 naval aircraft, around 120 to 160 of those are helicopters, 1 aircraft carrier, 60 plus submarines, which are around 40 nuclear-powered ones, and 5 cruisers. Cruisers are generally those largest ships in a fleet after aircraft carriers and amphibious assault ships, so don't think that 5 cruisers are little. They can usually perform several roles. Only Russia and the United States Navy have battle cruisers at the moment actually. They have 11 destroyers, 79 corvettes, 10 frigates, and many other landing ships, patrol boats, and auxiliary ships. Also, it seems the Russian Navy is heavily investing in its new Bory-class ballistic missile submarines, which can carry nuclear-tipped intercontinental missiles. Whew, you don't want to piss these guys off. So, how you holding up so far? Isn't it interesting to discover what it really takes to become one of the strongest navies in the world, isn't it? Keep watching, because the best are yet to come, believe us. Number 3, Japanese Navy. With active Navy personnel around 50,000, 155 ships, and 350 aircraft, the Japanese Navy is definitely one of the largest navies. They're officially referred to as JMSDF, which stands for Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force. The Japanese Navy might not have aircraft carriers, but they have 2 large Izumo-class and 2 Haiga-class helicopter carriers. They're multi-role ships that can conduct amphibious operations, anti-surface, and anti-submarine warfare. About 350 total naval aircraft, of which 145 are helicopters, 4 helicopter carriers, 26 destroyers. They also have 20 submarines, 10 frigates, 6 corvettes, and many other patrol landing and auxiliary ships. It's interesting that their 20 submarines are actually diesel-powered attack submarines. That's because they don't use military warships with nuclear propulsion, so they develop technologically advanced diesel-powered boats that have extended endurance and significant offensive capability. Number 4 is the French Navy. They're called the French Marine Nationale, and they're one of the world's oldest naval forces. At the time, there's about 36,000 active naval personnel and about 180 ships. Currently, beside the U.S. Navy, the French is the only one operating nuclear-powered aircraft carriers. 178 plus total naval aircraft, which around 70 are helicopters. 1 aircraft carrier, it's nuclear-powered, 3 helicopter carriers, 10 destroyers, 10 nuclear-powered submarines, 11 frigates, and many other patrol boats and auxiliary ships. More specifically, they operate 4 Aquitaine class-guided missile frigates, 3 Mistral-class amphibious assault ships, 4 Rubis-class and 2 Amethyst-class attack submarines, and 4 Le Triomphant-class ballistic missile submarines, among others. If the names don't mean anything to you, don't worry, just believe us when they say they're indeed very, very strong. Here's the time you can give back. If you like the video, make sure you do 2 things. Hit that subscribe button with notifications on, and then when you finish, jump over to our channel and check out more amazing top 10s that'll make your day. Ready to keep going? Well, let's go. Number 5, the United Kingdom. They're officially called, can you guess? Well, of course, they're called the Royal Navy. From the mid-18th century, the Royal Navy was the world's most powerful navy, and it was a power to be absolutely terrified of. It played a key part in establishing the British Empire and was surpassed by the U.S. Navy only during World War II. Yes, they have indeed a very powerful and interesting history. Currently, about 33,000 active personnel, with 80 ships, 170 total naval aircraft, 80 are helicopters, 2 aircraft carriers, 6 destroyers, 10 nuclear-powered submarines, 13 frigates, patrol boats, landing ships, and auxiliaries. They operate a single Queen Elizabeth, because the Queen is everywhere, class aircraft carrier, 6 Daring-class anti-air warfare destroyers, a well-respected Royal Marine Commando Brigade, 3 active Astute-class nuclear-powered attack submarines, and 4 Vanguard-class ballistic missile submarines, among others. Number 6, the South Korean Navy. Even though the South Korean Navy was unknown up until some decades ago, they're now definitely between the top 10 strongest in the world. The South Korean Navy has about 70,000 active personnel, 150 ships in total. They also operate 70 naval aircraft, which 46 are helicopters, 2 helicopter carriers, 12 destroyers, 19 submarines, 13 frigates, and 13 corvettes, along with many other auxiliary ships. It's interesting, though, they don't have any aircraft carriers. They do have a single Dokdo, which is a class amphibious assault ship. Apparently, that's all they need, because it's similar in size to a light aircraft carrier, and it's a flagship of the South Korean Navy. Also, even more interestingly, the South Korean Marine Corps are modeled after the U.S. Marine Corps and have about 29,000 personnel. In case of war, these forces can be deployed on North Korean territory and on other islands. Number 7, the Italian Navy. They're officially called Marina Militare Italiana, and they have 31,000 active naval personnel currently. Combine that with 180 ships and you have one of the largest naval forces in Europe. They operate 100-plus aircraft, 78 helicopters, 2 aircraft carriers, 4 destroyers, 8 submarines, 12 frigates, 2 corvettes, and many other patrol boats, landing ships, and auxiliary ships. More specifically, they have a single Cavour light aircraft carrier, which serves as the flagship of the Italian Navy and can operate V-STOL aircraft, such as the Harriers and F-35Bs, as well as helicopters. They also operate 2 Horizon-class destroyers, and they have 6 active Mistral-class anti-submarine frigates. Well, we've made it to the top 3. Do you know which countries we're going to see next? Well, keep watching, and let's see if you get it right. Number 8, India. They have around 67,000 personnel, and they are a super strong force in South Asia. They're continuously upgrading equipment, and their goal is to transform from a coastal force to an ocean-going force. They currently operate a single INS Vikramaditra aircraft carrier, a total of 11 destroyers, and they have 13 frigates, some of them older, some newer. They also have around 20 corvettes so they can protect the coastal water. They have a single nuclear-powered attack sub and a single ballistic missile sub. Number 9, Taiwan. Most of the warships of the Taiwan Navy are purchased from the U.S., although some of them were purchased from other countries. They keep fighting to be in this top 10 with Indonesia, but usually the Taiwanese are the ones who are included. There's about 38,000 personnel, a total of 20 frigates. They have 4 Keelung destroyers, which were former U.S. Kidd destroyers. From their 20 frigates, 8 of them are Ching-Kung-class frigates. These warships were produced in Taiwan and are based on the U.S. Oliver Hazard Perry class. There are 6 Chi-Yang class, which are former U.S. Knox class, and 6 Nha Dinh class, which is a French-built Lafayette class frigates. They also have a total of 10 landing ships and only 2 Hai-Lung-class submarines, which were purchased from the Netherlands back in the 1980s. Number 10, The U.S. Navy. Of course, the U.S. Navy is going to be our number one. They're not only the strongest, but the most capable Navy in the world. It has shrunk after the end of the Cold War because the Soviet Union was no longer a threat and funding decreased, but it nevertheless still remains number one both on surface and underneath the sea. The surface force includes 11 large aircraft carriers, each one carrying 70 to 80 aircraft. The amphibious force operates 8 to 9 assault ships, each one carrying 1,700 to 2,000 Marines, and their armored vehicles, and they're delivered ashore by tiltrotors, helicopters, and hovercraft. These warships are larger than most aircraft carriers. In addition, there's 11 San Antonio-class large amphibious transports. The U.S. Marine Corps has more than 180,000 personnel. To make a long story short, there's also 22 missile cruisers, 3 extremely advanced and stealthy Zumwalt-class destroyers, several small combat ships, 14 Virginia-class and 35 Los Angeles-class boats, 14 Ohio-class, and over 3,700 aircrafts. Well, there you have it for today. These were the top 10 strongest navies in the world as of 2021. Did any of these surprise you? Well, let us know in the comments. And don't forget, give the video a like and go right ahead and subscribe to the channel with those notifications on so you never miss one of our new videos. We'll see you next time.